Well, after all that talk about the Nintendo Switch getting new hardware, we have our answer. And it's somewhat confusing. This morning, Nintendo has revealed the new OLED Switch, which confirms rumors that Nintendo was working on an upgraded version of the handheld screen with a better display and slightly bigger size. But for all the talk about the Switch Pro, that OLED screen seems to be, more or less, the most major upgrade for the new system, which is priced at $350 and will release on October 8. The other additions the new hardware has besides the screen is improved sound from the handheld unit and a wired LAN port for the base. It also has an adjustable stand and 64 GB of internal storage. But for those who were hoping that this would be a power upgrade for the current Switch, which is now over 4 years old, that does not seem to be the case. There's nothing at all listed about changes to the internal hardware of the Switch. The main draw is simply the screen, and unless Nintendo is hiding any performance upgrades, there do not appear to be any. The Nintendo Switch, of course, has not suffered from its lack of power compared to other consoles to date, so it may feel less pressure to upgrade itself in that way, the way we see with other mid-gen hardware refreshers like the PS4 Pro and Xbox One X previously. But to have the main draw be a slightly better screen is a bit odd, and I'm not even sure if the actual resolution is improving past 720p. There's nothing in any of the promotional materials about the screen's resolution being enhanced, only that it's now OLED tech. And rumors about the Switch Pro, that it would have 4K capabilities when docked, also do not appear to be true. Even the battery seems to be the same as the current model. Even with somewhat minimal upgrades, even at a higher price, obviously the OLED Switch will sell out quickly when it arrives in October, as even the current base model is often hard to find. And many were wondering if Nintendo would actually debut new hardware at all this year in the midst of a global chip shortages affecting all manner of electronics across a broad range of industries, but here we are. I find this kind of weird, to be honest, not what I was expecting from a Pro, but certainly nice quality of life features all the same. And it wouldn't be Nintendo unless they were shrugging off expectations and doing their own thing in one way or another. Follow me on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook and Instagram. Subscribe to my free weekly content roundup newsletter, God Rolls. Pick up my sci-fi novels The Hero Killer series, and the Earthborn trilogy, which is also on audiobook.